This is 8707 Boulder Blaster, so if you've been on a serious collecting journey trying to find and complete all of Power Miners, a set like this is ridiculously hard to find. At the time of recording this video, finding a complete Boulder Blaster on BrickLink is slim to none. I was able to track this set down last May from a seller in Germany, along with a couple of other Power Miner sets that I needed to complete my collection. It's one of those rare moments where the international shipping is worth the added cost just because of how severely overpriced these sets are here in the States. I'm not really sure why the secondary market was ruined, to be honest. Before I started the craze of posting Power Miners content, it was pretty hard to get a hold of some of these sets because of their distribution rate being so slim. It doesn't do it any favors knowing the set was limited edition, which really meant that it was a set that could have only been sold on LEGO.com or in LEGO stores and not other traditional retailers. I'm not really sure why LEGO chose to do this, but I'm guessing it has to do with production errors that caused the set to not come out on time. While I was building this set last May, I was confused by the instruction booklet stating that this set contained red crystal pieces instead of blue in the part inventory. But on the front cover of the booklet, you can clearly see that the crystals are blue. It makes sense for it to be blue because Glaciator is included in the set. While we're on the subject of minifigures though, the engineer also is included in the set, except this time he's got a knit cap on instead of the standard blue helmet that most of the miners are equipped with. Really cool to see that there is a canon alternate version of the engineer in this set. He's seen on the Crystal Sweeper, Boulder Blaster, and operating the elusive Vehicle 13 drill from the Crystal King set. I guess he has a varied specialty being able to operate so many different vehicles. One of my favorite play features in this set is the automatic flick-fire missiles. It kind of reminds me of classic Star Wars with the transparent tip rocket pieces that appear in some of the sets. I guess flick-fire isn't really the word for it, but it's more like an automatic crank mechanism with a rubber band that primes the dynamite to fire out. It's a pretty smooth system, and it's definitely one of the more strong play features in all of Power Miners. The treads seen in the set only really appear in the Granite Grinder, Crystal Sweeper, and Boulder Blaster, if you want to count the alternative Crystal Crawler set in the mix too. But yeah, I feel like because Power Miners reuses and shares a lot of different parts between sets, it gives off this modular vehicle vibe. Like I could just take a few elements off this set and transfer it to another and combine it into something else. I mean, there were alternative combo builds between sets, which is why it might feel that way. But I really do like that Power Miners kept on this legacy of alternative builds. It's one of the last few themes that shared this type of design merit that LEGO hasn't really done since the turn of the decade. Everything is more specialized now, with much smaller parts. There's a lot of resistance and you have to get more creative and introduce other parts into your own creations. I don't remember seeing this set in stores when I was a kid. I barely recognized that this set was a Power Miner set, aside from the color scheme and minifigures. Maybe it has to do with the fact that this set was only sold for a very short 8 months. I think if I had this set though back then, it would definitely have been something memorable, especially with the minifigures and the Dynamite Launcher play feature. Anyways, that's really all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys in the next one.